Welcome to Percentage Module 2, Lesson 2, expressing one quantity as a percentage of another. Once again, calculators will be allowed for this particular lesson. This is a really simple topic, much like expressing one quantity as a fraction of another, except you multiply that by 100 to get the answer in percentage. We will do a few questions here and then you can take over from there. The objectives are expressing one quantity as a percentage of another, comparing two quantities in percentage. Alright then, let's get to it. Alright students, let's go to question 1. Question 1 is this. Elliot has $35 and Jamie has $70. Express Elliot's money as a percentage of Jamie's money. The first step is to write it as a fraction, which means step 1 is to write Elliot's money as a fraction of Jamie's money. That is step 1. Let's try to figure out how we do this. Once you understand the concept, the rest of it is easy. Let's figure out the fraction first. So, Elliot's money over Jamie's money is going to give you what? It is going to give you equals to 35 over 70. Right? 35 over 70. The next step is to multiply this fraction by 100 so that you get your final answer as a percentage. So, step 2 is 35 over 70 multiplied by 100. 35 over 70 multiplied by 100. When you do the mathematics behind it, what do you get? You get 50%. 50%, and that is your final answer. Alright students, let's look at question 2. Mrs. Tan bought 24 apples, 32 oranges and 8 lemons from the supermarket. Express the number of apples she bought as a percentage of the total number of fruit. That's the question. So first, what is the first step? You tell me. The first step is to find out how many fruit she bought all together. So step 1 is adding all the fruits up. 24 apples, 32 oranges and 8 lemons. What do you get? The total number is?
34.
Wrong. What is
64.
Yes, the total number is 64. That's my son, by the way, and he is 6 years old. Now, you're 7 years old. Okay. Now we can write out the fraction as we did before. Alright, so step 2 is this. We write it as a fraction. That means apples as a fraction of the total number of fruit. This is step 2. Apples as a fraction of the total number of fruit, which is 24 over 64. 24 apples over total number of fruits is 64. Once again, we multiply this fraction by 100 to get your final answer, which will be as a percentage. So step 3, 24 over 64 multiplied by 100. When you do the mathematics on your little calculator, press your little buttons and you get 37.5%. Of course, you can do this without pressing your little calculator buttons as well. That is the final answer, and we will move on to question 3. Alright students, we are at question 3. This is the last question of this lesson. Let's look at it. There are 70 cups in the kitchen. 34 of the cups are blue, 20 of them are red, and the rest are green. How many percent more red cups are there than green ones? First, we need to identify what the question is asking for. In this case, it is how many more red cups than green cups there are. And this has to be written as a percentage. So let's look at the numbers first. Create a habit of writing the numbers down so that you don't get confused.
Step 1.
Yes, that is step 1. That is my daughter. Okay, let's write down step 1. Total cups. What is the number of total cups?
70.
Yes, total number of cups is 70. What is the number of blue cups? Blue cups?
34.
34. Total number of blue cups is 34. Total number of red cups is?
20.
20. Total number of red cups is 20. Okay, now we can calculate the number of green cups. Green cups equals to what? 70 minus 34 minus 20, which is equals to?
16.
Yeah, equals to 16 cups. Since we know there are 20 red cups and 16 green cups, we can now find how many more red cups than green cups there are, right? So what is step 2? Step 2 is finding the difference. 20 red cups minus 16 green cups equals to 4. Finally, we can write it as a fraction, multiply it by 100 to get the percentage. Step 3, the difference. The difference over the number of green cups. The difference is 4. Green cups is 16. We multiply that by the percentage, which is 100. And the final answer you get is 25%. Right? 25% more than green cups. You have red cups. Am I right? That is the final answer. Yes, once again, percentage, lesson 2, completed. Go ahead and attempt the quiz. As always, I say the same thing again and again. Make sure you practice to perfection, guys. And as I always say, go score!